There are lots of priceless money can buy Ferraris, but the 250 GTO is the cream of the crop. Launched in 1962, only 39 models ever made, hence the car's present-day rarity. It's said that Enzo Ferrari himself approved it was worthy enough to own one, and even back in the 1960s, you're taking serious money to get your hands on the keys. Today, a mint-condition original 250 GTO from 1962 comes in the eye-watering sums, with a model sold in 2018 fetching 48.4 million. The 300 SL Gullwing is the rarest, most expensive Mercedes ever built, which is saying sometimes for a manufacturer that has launched dozens of new cars every year since 1950s. For the 300 SL itself is considered a real collector's item, but the Gullwing is a car to get excited about. A two-seater gem, the 300 SL launched to great acclaim in 1955 and was viewed by the many of the ultimate long-distance Grand Prix cruiser. While Mercedes' reputation for the excellence continues today, many petrolheads will tell you that the 300 SL Gullwing was their crowning achievement. Porsche have long divided opinion. Being German, the brand lacked the romance and prestige of its Italian cousins Ferrari and Lamborghini, and yet it relighted some of the most powerful race and performance cars ever made. Take the 917 for example. Launched in 1970, this was the model that gave Porsche its first win at the 24 Hours of Le Mans and accolade its achievement again following year. Thanks to the car's performance in Le Mans, a film-starring movie legend Steve McQueen is become the most talked about Porsche ever built, and also one of the rarest, with just a handful of cars now in existence. Ferrari's classic two-seater Grand Prix car, the 250 GT California SWB Spider, was a real head-turner upon its release in the early 60s, and it makes sense when you consider who was behind the car's styling: Scaglietti and Pininfarina, two of the biggest names in Italian coach building at the time. Good looks weren't all the cars had going for in either, with 3.0 V12 engine giving it genuine pace of the Amalfi Coast. Only 60 models of the original 1961's 250 GT California SWB Spider were built, so we'll leave you the guess just how expensive the car is today's money. Few may ever heard of the Vector M12, a powerful supercar unveiled at the 1996 Geneva Motor Show, but then we guess that's the whole point of this list, right? Based off the Lamborghini Diablo, the Vector was one of the most powerful cars built at the time, boasting a 500 horsepower engine that could power it to 60 miles per hour in well under 5 seconds. The car had a top speed of 189 miles per hour with the same V12 engine as Diablo. Sadly, takeovers and mismanagement by the Vector's parent company led the M12 prematurely withdraw from the market, making it one of those rare, almost forgotten models. The Ford GT40 is one of the most celebrated cars of the 1960s, and for good reason. This was the car that finally ended Ferrari's reign as the dominant winner of 24 Hours of Le Mans, a feat that propelled into global stardom and won the Ford fans from around the globe. Designed by Carroll Shelby and Ken Miles in the 1960s, the GT40 was not only lightning fast, rivaled Ferrari in the looks department too, with sharp, intimidating stylings that echoes the muscle cars culture of the United States. Today, An original 1964 GT40 will cost you a pretty penny, with recent valuation topping $7 million. Best get saving.